Yes guys, welcome back to the YouTube. So today the plan of attack is we're going to talk you through my morning routine, what I've been doing every single day since I've got here, kind of bring you through a boxing session with James as well, and kind of what the plans are with my training, what I'm doing, who I'm working with, and kind of where I see myself in terms of my physique and kind of what I want to do moving forward in terms of like my fitness goals and stuff like that. So first things first, every morning wake up, hydrate, electrolytes, and get out the door. So go for a walk, roughly about 2k steps is what I rack up, and then I come to this little coffee shop called Townhouse. Coffee's good, it's quiet, it's nice inside, it's not too busy, and the majority of people that are there are actually working. So it's a good environment to be first thing in the morning. So first things first, I'll order my cup of coffee, bottle of water, same thing every morning, black Americano. Then I have two copybooks. So I have my to-do list and I have my affirmations. So my to-do list, I'll just what needs to happen throughout the day. I'll get that down on paper. Every day it kind of varies. Like obviously the main structure of my day stays the same, but there's different things, different tasks that I'll have to do. And I'll write them down in the morning and just make sure that I'm planned in advance for that day. And then the second thing that I'll do is my affirmations, essentially. So with my affirmations, what that is essentially writing down in the present tense, I am happy and grateful now that, and I'll write the desire that I want, the outcome that I actually want. So rather than being like, I hope for, I wish for, I'm saying here and now, I have it, and you're essentially just tricking your brain, you're tricking your subconscious brain into believing that you have it now, and then your subconscious brain is essentially what controls your behaviors, your actions, and then your actions obviously equal your results. The book that I'm currently on at the moment is Atomic Habits, and I'm just rereading it actually because something that I've noticed is like you can read a book once, but realistically how much of it are you going to remember? And something else that I've started doing is like I'll highlight the important parts, and before I kind of read new pages, I'll go back and read the highlighted parts and just really drill that into me and make sure that I understand it, rather than just reading it and brushing over. Unless I know some people who can literally read something once and they remember it. Not me. I need to go back, repeat, and really drill it into myself before I fully understand it with nearly everything I do. I need to, like, even with like fitness and stuff like that, I need to keep listening to it over and over and over again before I fully understand it and it actually sticks. Unfortunately, some people can just once off and they remember everything. And now that I'm coming back to this book, I'm seeing how it's all connected. So your habits are essentially what you do on a daily basis, and your habits are what you do on a daily basis is obviously who you become. And I think a lot of the time we always try to see, okay, how can we have these big drastic changes in our lives? How can we have like this overnight transformation, where it doesn't work like that? It's the small things that you do on a daily basis, the small little habits, getting up on time, not looking at your phone for the first hour of the day, reading a book, having a little morning routine like this as well. It's those things built up over time that may seem very, very insignificant at the moment in time. Like me reading 10 pages of a book or however many pages I read on a morning basis, yeah, okay, it doesn't seem that significant, but if I do that consistently for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, that's when the big overnight success happens. So it's about doing the work on a daily basis. It's not looking for these crazy drastic fucking things that's going to make a change overnight. You have to do the work, do it on a daily basis, small marginal gains on a daily basis. That's how you get the big overnight success, the big transformations, okay? So definitely recommend this book. Yes guys, so we're just back at the apartment now, and basically what I like to do after I read is I'll do my first kind of work block. Essentially, I suppose you can call it actual work, but what I've started to implement is just creative work basically. So rather than, like, for me, if I do all my heavy workload at the start of the day and then in the evening time I'm trying to get creative with content, you know, planning different things, whatever it might be, my brain's kind of fried. Like my mental focus just isn't there. So what I've started doing is I started focusing on that first block in the morning after I read. And even when I'm reading, it kind of starts to spark ideas in my head, and that kind of gets me a little bit creative. But then straight after that, what I'll do is I'll get a pen and paper, and I'll plan out kind of either YouTube videos now, which I've started doing, Instagram Reels, and just kind of content and different ideas that I have and that I kind of obviously will want to bring to life. But that's been absolutely game changer for me recently. So that's what I've started implementing. Then I'll go have breakfast in Troopers. Same breakfast every single day since I've been here. We have 3 eggs, 3 egg whites, 2 slices of sourdough bread, and some butter, which bangs. You can't beat eggs and sourdough bread. So wrapped up a bit of work, came back. Normally what I do after that then is I'll have client work. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, they're my client checking days. But today it's about content. It's content day. So just recording some reels for Instagram. And then just getting ready for boxing now. So these babies, essential, they're like, I don't even know, 7 baht, which I don't even know how much that is, but it's peanuts. But one other thing, so there was 2, I don't have the other one with me now, but there was 2 different electrolytes. So they both say electrolytes, obviously both in Thai. So I can't read what ingredients, blah, 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 blah. But the macros is on these, there's 4 grams of carbs, and then on the other ones, there was actually 20 grams of carbs. So if you're having 2 of them, that's 40 grams compared to 8 grams of carbs. So that's a huge difference when it comes to the macros and when it comes to the calories, guys. So always make sure, just use MyFitnessPal and always read the labels, because just they were literally side by side. They look the exact same, but the difference in that, and that's spaced out over the course of a week, it makes a big difference. It does make a big difference, especially if you're like in a dieting phase and your goal is to reduce body fat. It's the little things like this that do make a huge fucking difference. Same with your coffees, the difference between like a low fat almond milk and a full fat milk. There can be a couple of 100 calories worth of that. If you're having 1-2 of them a day, that over 7 days a week, it can fucking add up. So just be mindful of that. MyFitnessPal, one of the best things that you can use if you're not following a regimented meal plan. MyFitnessPal, to use it. And yeah, that just, if you're serious about getting results with your physique, or if you're maybe unsure as to why you've hit a plateau, start scanning your stuff, little things like that, and see what happens, baby. Boof! So I'm going to get ready for boxing now. Electrolytes, going to head down 10 minutes early, stretch, warm up, skipping, and then by the time 3 o'clock comes, I'm ready to fucking rock. Peace!
Just recap what we were doing a little bit. So we're going high guard, jab. Let's say like you're kind of baiting me, but not too much forward. Just going high guard, boom, on your jab. So on your jab. But that's it. In on your jab. But that's it. Right, we're being ready for my slip, for my jab now. You're gonna slip right straight. That's it. Good reset now, right back. That's it. There we go. Again. Go through it. That's it. Whichever. Again, so just double the touch. That's it. Good lad. One more. That's it. Back on your. Keep going.
Bang! That's the one.
That's the one, lad. Just do that.
That's what we're going for.
Just box like Canelo. There we go. Easy said and done. So drop, level, body. Drop on the step. Drop. Boom, boom. That's it. But you send the fake down here, not up here. Boom, boom. That's it.
Yes, guys. So that is boxing training wrapped up. Big, ugly, sweaty head me. At least the hair is going back. The buzz cut was not the one. It's growing back slowly but surely. So guys, just going to wrap it up there. One thing that I will say is, obviously I know I was going to mention as to kind of my plans moving forward and stuff, and boxing, that is something that I want to get really good at now and just get really sharp with it, because I always kind of done a little bit here and there but never fully committed to it. So a big part of why I came here was to just get really sharp. And James is a great coach as well. I'm learning a lot off him. I think this second session in, and I just feel a lot more comfortable. Obviously I'm getting the pads. I'm going to do a bit of sparring Saturday, so that'll be the real test to see kind of where my standard is at. But yeah, on a weekly basis. Then going to be sparring once a week, every Saturday, and just want to get bowling fit alongside with that. So doing a lot of running, obviously some conditioning work. Going to go to Unit 27 to do like classes there. So I'll probably do one of them a week, 3 boxing sessions a week, 4 weight sessions, and then a bit of running and my own conditioning work on the rower and stuff, which I'm going to bring you through one of the days. I'll show you kind of what I'm doing with that. And yeah, other than that, just got a new coach who's going to look after my nutrition side of things. So I have someone looking after my boxing side of things. I program my own resistance training, conditioning classes. I'm going to go to people who are specialised in that. And in nutrition, I have a coach now that's going to help me reduce body fat, keep performance nice and high. Of course, I know how to do it myself, but just that extra bit of accountability and take that decision making away from me makes a big difference. It's key in my opinion. Even when I do a photo shoot or when I have big goals set for myself, I let someone else deal with it, someone that I respect, someone that I know has good knowledge in that field, and I let them take care of it, and I just follow the plan and you get the results. It's as simple as that. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself. You know, if there's in any areas, mindset, health, financial advice, whatever the fuck it is, if you're struggling in a certain area, go to an expert, let them take control of it for you. Of course, make sure they've social proof, they know what they're talking about. They're not just some fucking dickhead on the internet. And then, one thing that I keep forgetting to say and keep forgetting to do is please like and subscribe. Peace and love. We'll see you in the next one.